We started this journey in the year 2020.
Okay.
And we wanted to do commercial Dorper farming in a small space.
Yes.
So we are going to take you through our farm today.
Yes.
We show you the things that we do. This is a new place. We just moved in 3 months ago.
Okay.
And we have not brought in all the animals at the moment.
Yes.
We still have some. We had 3 farms.
Yes.
So we've just brought in from 1 farm. So there's still 1 extra farm that we still have 100 animals.
Yes.
But we wanted to see first, the reason we've not brought all of them together is because we wanted to see how they'll react to the new environment.
Yes.
We came here, we started as a 1 acre farmer in the year 2020.
Okay.
With 5 animals.
Yes.
We've grown to now 150. So we have 100 on 1 farm and we have 50 here.
Yes.
And we are also on pedigree.
Okay.
We've imported quality rams from South Africa.
Yes.
And the focus for KIBOIS Breeders is to supply quality breeding stock to farmers across the country.
Yes.
We have actually moved as far as supplying Uganda.
Yes.
And DR Congo at the moment.
Wow.
And what we do is that we connect also farmers. As you can see here,
yes.
We do Dorper sheep breeding.
Yes.
We do Dorper sheep breeding. We are also potato farmers. You will see the farm on the other end.
Yes.
We have potatoes. We also sell sheep manure.
Okay.
We also sell sheep manure. We also partner with abattoirs,
yes.
Local butcheries, and we give them some of our stocks whenever we have cullings, for example.
Okay.
We give them, so we also sell meat.
Yes.
We also have a Gala goat farm in Elgeyo Marakwet. Galas could not work well here because it's a bit cold, so we had it in a very dry area, and so that is what we focus. And we also do a number of services. We support you to import animals, and we also export. As I said, we've already exported to Uganda and DR Congo.
Yes.
We also train you on how to keep sheep farming and in a small area, and maximize it, commercialize it, and make money out of Dorper sheep farming. Okay. We also do consultations and advices. Okay. We've partnered with organizations like FAO, GIZ, the World Bank, to train and support farmers in ASAL counties on Dorper sheep farming. We train and we have feeding and nutrition plans for sheep. So if you have a challenge on sheep farming, you can come to KIBOIS. We train you, we take you through our feeding and nutrition program. Yes. And we can also come to your farm and bring one of our experts to support you. Yes. We have also we share information regarding the market. For example, right now, there's demand for 14,000 Dorper sheep and goats in Iran in preparation for Eid al-Adha festival in June. Yes. That is the festival of sacrifices for the Muslims. They know it well. So those are some of the market opportunities that we get to share with farmers. And whenever we have information on market insight, we share through our Facebook page, KIBOIS Breeders, and we educate and link markets. We've seen farmers that have started and maybe some of them don't know how to sell and where to sell their animals. Yes. We support them by actually doing market linkage to them as well. So for those that have a good number of stock, and in some cases we get orders of 1,000 animals. Yes. And we do not have the 1,000, we are only having 150. Yes. So we link farmers, and we've supported farmers in 14 counties so far. And our mission is to actually serve the whole country with superior breeding stock. Wow. We have started all the way from Turkana, West Pokot. This year we've actually been to Eastern. We've supported Lower Eastern, Kitui, Kajiado farmers, and we've also Central Rift, Laikipia. We've also supported farmers. We've gone to Kisii, Nyamira, Kisumu, Busia. We've also supported farmers in those areas. And then locally around Nandi County was in Gishu, Kakamega, and Trans Nzoia. Yes. And obviously our second home county of Elgeyo Marakwet. Wow. We are big we have a very big presence in those areas, and we support farmers as well. So I want to show you our farm. We want to show you a sneak peek of the animals that we have. Yes. We've already started with 50 here. So as you enter our farm, you can see that we have the office, the farm office here. Yes. We have the farm office. We have the main office that where we will harvest. This is the main store.
Yes.
Rather, that we harvest. When we harvest potatoes, we put them there. Then these are the extra store, the one with iron sheets.
Yes.
This one is where we put our bomber rods when we harvest.
Yes.
And then and then the last store, you have the milling area on that end.
Yes.
And apart from the milling area, we also just come a bit and see. So, Jabri, let me just close this and show you. This is our main store.
Okay.
This is our main store where we come in whenever we harvest potatoes. We will come and do sorting here.
Yes.
And before we dispatch to various markets.
Okay.
And this way, so we make sure when our workers are working, they can charge their phones here.
Okay.
They are okay.
Yes.
They are comfortable. And then this is our hay store.
Yes.
So we come and store bales in this particular section.
Yes.
This is our hay store.
Yes.
What we do here is fodder preparation. And normally for our animals, what we feed our animals is bomber rods.
Yes.
This is bomber rods. And then we do silage.
Yes.
And then we do green grass.
Yes.
And we also have sheep meal. I just want to give you a bit of sheep meal here. So this is the store. Just welcome. This is our store. This is the sheep meal.
Yes.
For this, we give 50 grams per animal per day ad libitum. Ad libitum means that we just give it as, if we have 50 animals, you just say 50 times 50 grams, which is 2.5 kilos. Then you just pour it. Whoever gets more than 50 grams, it's okay.
Okay.
So that is normally what we do. So to cut down, because in Dorper production, the biggest aspect, the biggest cost is normally on fodder production.
Yes.
So if you can manage feed production, you will have succeeded in your Dorper journey.
Yes.
So to cut down on that, we were able to grow our own yellow maize.
Yes.
And so we grew our own yellow maize.
Yes.
That we get to meal. We also grew our own sunflower.
Okay.
So that means that we've taken care of the concentrates. So the only thing that we buy in our sheep meal, because we have our own sunflower and our own yellow maize, we are only going to buy soya, cotton, and lime, and maybe a bit of salt.
Yes.
So the cost to feed 50 animals, it costs us 10,000 rather, it costs us 10,000 Kenya shillings.
10,000.
For 10 weeks.
For 10 weeks.
Yes.
That is about 2.5 months.
Yes. Okay. That is 2.5 months to 3 months.
That is total mix ration.
Yes.
TMR, eh?
The TMR.
Yes.
A cost of 10, because I'm factoring in the things that we buy.
Yes.
Because we've already produced our own maize.
Yes.
And as I said, an animal needs only 50 grams per day.
50 grams, yes.
So on a higher side, it's 10,000. I'm spending an extra 10,000 from the pocket to feed my animals for 2 to 3 months.
How many animals are?
50 animals.
50 animals.
So if I need to feed, if I had 100 animals, I'm only going to spend 20,000 for 3 months.
Yes.
On TMR.
Yes.
And then we also grew our own 3 acres of
bomber rods.
Bomber rods.
Yes.
And you can see a lot of it here. We continue to harvest. Occasionally when we run out of stock, we can buy, but you can see the quality.
Yes.
Because the most important aspect, and this is the cornerstone of our nutrition program.
Yes.
This is the cornerstone of our nutrition program. This is 15 kilos.
Okay.
So
one bale is
my 50 animals, now that we've sorted out the TMRs, the concentrates.
Yes.
My 50 animals, I'm only feeding 2 bales per day. Yes.
That is 30 kgs.
30 kgs. So that is 30 kgs of this. And what we do, we mill them to this level.
Yes.
you do not. We have to get a good machine. We had to get a good machine like this.
Yes.
Because and this is a multi-purpose machine.
Yes.
As you saw, we were milling. We were chopping the grass, but at the same time, you just change and you put it another sieve.
Yes.
And we use it to mill.
To mill the
so we mill our bomber rods with this machine.
Yes.
The cost in terms of fuel, because now we've produced it on our own.
Yes.
When you're doing 2 acres for 60,000, I'm able to take care of the crop because we planted it a year and a half ago.
Okay.
So for 60,000 to harvesting, just a bit of fertilizer, I'm okay.
You're good to go.
Yes.
Now talk to us a bit about the color of your bales, of your hay.
Yes.
I think it has something to do with the harvesting stage.
Thank you. Yes. You also have to harvest at the right time when the CP ratio is 18 to 19.
18 to 19.
To get the maximum nutrition, you don't have to allow it to overmature.
Yes.
When it's lush green, you chop it at that time.
Okay.
As long as it's reached the required over 1 meter height,
yes,
we are okay. 90 centimeters and above, we are okay. We fed it well.
Yes.
We make sure that we give 50 grams, 50 kilos, not 50 grams, 50 kilos for every half acre. So that means 100 kilos of of CAN per acre.
Okay.
We do 100 kilos of CAN per acre. That costs you around 4,000 times 2, which is 8,000 per acre.
Yes.
So for 3 acres, that is 12,000 plus application, a bit of application, and the cost of applying, of course, another 1,000.
Yes.
And we are okay.
Okay.
And this, we are able to, granted their rains, because this is dependent, fodder production is dependent on rains.
Oh, okay. You're rain fed.
So, because it's rain fed, when we have a good year like 2023, we're able to harvest 3 times in a year.
Wow.
And we still get a bonus of harvesting again in January.
Yes.
So in 13, 14 months, we've harvested 4 times.
4 times.
Yes, in 1 year, 2 months.
Okay.
We were able to harvest 4 times comfortably.
Yes.
And it gives us 180 bales per acre.
Okay.
180 bales, if you're doing 50 animals, that means 2 bales. So which you already, that 1 acre will have taken you for 90, which is 3 months.
Yes.
Comfortably on zero grazing without having to add so many other things. And then we just have the a bit of silage. I'll show you. So, and we want to go see the silage as well, the silage as well on the other end. But this is the cornerstone of our nutrition program as zero grazing sheep farmers.
Yes.
We do silage and bomber rods.
And then the other issue with your hay is storage.
Thank you very much. So, and as you can see, you need to have a big store.
Yes.
You raise it a bit because in some instances you can harvest when it's dumpy. And then most of it will rot. And of course, unlike cows, sheep are very, very sensitive. So if a little bit of poison can knock them off.
Okay.
So we have to also just make sure that the difference, for example, between that store and this store is that you raise it a bit. For this other one,
so this is the ground, and this
this is the ground, and then we raise it here. Of course, at times we also have the pallets.
Yes.
So we can do the pallets. So storage is very, very key.
Yes.
And the beauty with it, when you have a bumper harvest, I can even stock enough feed to last me for a whole year.
For a whole year.
Without having to worry.
Yes.
But we also give green grass.
Yes.
For, of course, protein and also vitamins.
Yes.
They get it a lot from this and
Super Napier
Pakchong.
Okay.
So we're going to see how we grow our Super Napier.
Yes.
On the other end. And the most important thing, as you chop, when you have a good machine like this, which we acquired for 150,000.
Yes.
This machine is multi-purpose, and it's easier to use it in terms of chopping. It chops to fine quality.
Yes.
This is what the sheep needs. That means that if I give this to my animals, they will leave nothing. So normally we mill in the morning and then just allow it to dry a bit. Because when it's so wet, the animals will diarrhea.
Okay.
So we just make sure that it gets a bit of sun this way.
Yes.
We get to dry.
Lose a bit of moisture.
And there are 2 options of doing this. we can cut them in the evening.
Yes.
Just allow it to dry. Chop it in the morning and serve the animals.
Yes.
Or if we were so busy, like yesterday, we had a very busy day. We can just go chop in the morning, come and go cut it, come and chop it, and allow it to just dry a bit, and then we go serve the animals. I told you we acquired this farm last year.
Yes.
In September.
Yes.
You will notice we planted this in February. This is 2 months old.
Yes.
This is a game changer. If you do not have Super Napier, uko nyuma. This one you harvest every 3 weeks, 21 to 30 days you are harvesting again.
Yes.
You can imagine this is a new one planted in February. So this is actually 2 months old.
Wow.
And you can see the way it has grown.
Yes.
So you only need even half an acre if you're on small, the farmer.
Yes.
You just need half an acre of that. And we started by planting in December, and the ones that we planted in December, we've harvested 3 times on the other end.
Yes.
Kule. Then all this was planted in February.
Yes. So this is Bracharia.
That one is Super Napier Pakchong. This one here is called Bracharia.
Yes.
With a CP of around 19.5 crude protein content.
Yes.
And of course, it's good vitamins for the animal as well.
True.
So this is Bracharia. We will bale this.
Oh, you will bale
it? Ikiwa mingi, because we now have more than enough.
Yes.
We will bale this. We planted this in December last year.
Yes.
So this is now 4 months old. So we are still giving it a little bit more time.
Yes.
Ikuje juu.
Yes.
Then this, as you can see, tulipanda na sheep manure. Naona vile imeng'ara?
Yes.
Inashika kabisa vizuri sana.
And rain fed.
Yes. So on this other end, this is mulatto 1.
Yes.
And this is mulatto 2. Slightly different, but the same Bracharia.
Yes.
Yeah.
This one is a much
tumeikata kidogo. Tuliikata hapa. We've already harvested this one. Niliona inakuja faster kidogo.
Oh, this one is
the same. It's Bracharia still, but it's a different, slightly different variety.
Okay.
It's called that is mulatto 1 and then mulatto 2.
Mulatto 2.
Yeah.
The growth rate for mulatto 2 is
slightly faster.
Oh, okay.
But you can see we brought in a lot of sheep manure.
True.
So we are harvesting this one that was planted in February. Look what we harvested yesterday. Look what we harvested yesterday, and it's already sprouting. Jana tu.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is 1 night.
24 hours later.
Yes.
Iko hapo. You can never get that in ordinary Napier.
Yes.
We've only managed, I'll show you a small section. We've only managed to harvest ordinary Napier once. And we planted the same day on December, around December 8th. I'll show you, and you won't believe. This one was planted in February, and we have started harvesting already.
Wow.
So we harvested. You see the ones that we were milling. Look, kidogo tu, this section too.
Yes.
A very small section. It's enough to feed 50 animals. Ukiangalia sini 4 by 4 meters.
About 4 by 4.
Actually 4 by 3 meters, 12 meters square.
Yes.
Imetoshea wanyama 50.
Wow.
You do not need sijui eka 20.
By the time you get to the other end, this one is also
kitambo ufike pale.
Yes.
Within 3 weeks hii imekuja.
True.
Within 3 weeks hii imekuja. Kuja hivi. So we can actually just check the maize as well.
Yes.
We also planted this is DK777, the one I was telling you about.
Yes.
We planted this also in January, a week before we planted the maize. And you can see Bilimbili.
Wow.
So this was for emergency in the event that maybe we have a huge number of animals and we needed something to sustain us as we look for feeds.
Yes.
Unaelewa?
Yeah.
We know we have feed to last us to December, but anything can happen.
Yes.
So you needed to have something for emergency. Kukiwa na shida kidogo uko na 2.5 umekata hiyo wiki moja ukitengeneza, you have feeds for 3 weeks as you plan yourself. When you have to be prepared, you cannot be a farmer ambaye, because you see for farming especially with livestock you need to be ahead of time.
Yes.
When you enter the farm you have to step here. This is a disinfectant.
Yes.
Yeah, this is a disinfectant. So you just make sure that you disinfect. And you can see when people come in, we do not allow them to go past this area unless there's permission. So you cannot just come in and say you want to view animals before we give you the permission to do that. So welcome. So just disinfect. So this is our flock.
Oh, okay.
And come in, you're free to come.
Thank you.
We have when you're doing zero grazing, you have to have several sections. One, there's a section called maternity.
Yes.
For maternity or nursing area is where when animals lamb down, they stay with their mothers in one area. Then we will have a section where now we are serving animals.
Okay.
So that section, there's a ram there that will serve the open ewes.
Yes.
And then there's a section for winners, and we can have the winners on one end for the ewes. And then there's also another section here for the rams. Okay. And before we even go to that section for the rams, we also have a store here. So in our store, we have the drugs, we have the record books. Yes. We write when the vet comes, they can record anything that they have observed in the farm.
Yes.
We have our sheep shearing machine.
Yes.
Here. So we use this to shear the sheep.
Yes.
This is electric. So so we have everything that pertains to sheep. We have this is kaolin. So when there's, for example, one that maybe has constipation, we have a drug for it. Okay. We have copper sulfate.
Okay.
So these are the essentials, the must-haves for sheep farmers. There's even the sheep trimming machine.
Yes.
Here we use this to trim the feed. There is the ear tagging machine, the deworming syringe, and so many other things.
Yes.
We even have one that we comb when we are relaxing and we want to just make sure that our animals are looking nice. We use this to prepare as well.
For grooming,
and the record books. And then we also have this for dogging.
Yes.
The illustrator. So we just use this to dog the lambs.
Okay.
So basically we have everything, and including the salt as well.
Yes. The minerals,
Yes. So we also have the blocks, the salt blocks. So this is a store within the sheep area.
Yes.
So that we do not have to mix everything. You don't go to the main store to get
tag applicator.
Everything that pertains to sheep.
Yes.
Is here.
Wow.
Everything, yes. So any operation that you want to carry out, when a vet comes, they have to sign a book that is in this store.
Yes.
They remove it. They'll say, I have treated animal number 7206 KB. They'll record it in the book. So whenever I come or anybody comes, they can inspect and they see the kind of operations.
Okay.
When lambs are born, we also have records for the same, and we also record. So that is what we do, and that makes our work easy. So when you come this way, there is this is where the farm hand sleeps.
Okay.
our worker.
Yes.
And he can be able to, for security reasons, we brought him close this way.
Yes.
We know there's CCTV to support.
Yes.
But we made sure that for security, he can also hear. And it's not just about keeping animals,
Yes.
or security. It's also about when supporting the animals. For example, during lambing, there are some that are big, and they are lambing at night.
Yes.
This guy, he can easily hear the animals bleating.
Yes.
And they can come and
come and
support.
assist. Yes.
Yes, so that is what we do.
Okay.
Before we talk of nutrition, let me show you the ram enclosure. We were doing some renovations.
Okay.
And that is why we moved the animals here.
Okay.
Welcome. We were doing some small renovations.
Yes.
And so we moved the rams to the other end.
Okay.
But as you come closer, you will notice that this is partitioned twice. So this is enough for one ram.
Oh, this is enough for one ram.
Yes, this space here, we will have the feeding area, we will have the feeding trap. We just moved as we try here, and then the water. So we just open the tap, let the water flow.
Wow.
Then this one can accommodate the winner rams, because we don't want the rams to fight.
Yes.
So this can accommodate up to 10 young rams.
10
On this particular section, as you can see, it's already partitioned
yeah.
from inside.
Yes.
So up to 10 to 15, because we know we sell rams every other time.
Yes.
So we will not have so many rams around.
Yeah.
So what we do is that in this particular section, we have winner rams coming in.
Okay.
Then all the ewes will be there.
Yes.
You know why we do that? It's because we synchronize lambing.
Okay.
We never wake up and have animals giving birth without having a plan. For us, we will allow a 6-week window. We serve rams today. We serve the ewes after when they lamb down. You know, gestation period is 5 months.
Yes.
So when they lamb down, they take care of the lambs for 75 to 90 days.
Okay.
Then we give them a small break to regain and build the body score condition, the BCS.
Yes.
Once they come back to shape from nursing the young ones after we've weaned, then we can now we take the ram from this particular section to go and serve the ewes for exactly 6 weeks. So all my lambs are born within 1 month.
Within the 1 month.
Yes, because a ram can be able to serve up to 40 animals in a month.
Yes.
So when I give him, and you will see from that section, when I give him 40 animals, I know that I'm expecting 40 animals in the next 5 months. Then I will bring back the ram to this particular section again to relax for another 6 weeks before I introduce another group of ewes again.
Oh.
And even if I have 2 rams, I'm able to actually manage how I breed my animals.
Yes.
And that has assisted us for 2 very important reasons. Number 1, in our breeding program, that we can have pedigree rams and be able to rotate without Daniel. So we can have rams without having to rotate.
Yes.
Without having to serve. You see, a ram, we do not want to allow inbreeding.
Yes.
So we know all the lambs that are born are from our ram Trailblazer.
Yes.
The next other one, there's a ram nail pickers. Nail pickers can now come and serve the kids born out of Trailblazer within the same mother. So even because we know you serve an animal they mature after 9 months.
Yes.
So as I serve that ram, I make sure that the kids born from ram Trailblazer can be served by nail pickers.
Nail pickers.
So that is what we do.
Oh, wow.
At the farm. This is silage that which forms with bomber rods. They form the biggest percentage of our feed component for our Dorper sheep in zero grazing.
Okay.
So we bale 100 kgs.
Yes.
This 100 kgs.
Oh, this ball is 100 kgs.
Yes, this one is 100 kgs.
Okay.
Is able to feed, combined with 30 kilos of bomber rods. 100 kilos of this is able to feed my animals for a day. 50 animals for a day.
Yes.
And you're done.
Okay.
So
for 100 kilos, that one, This is 100 kilos.
100 kilos of bomber rods,
Yes.
of silage.
Of silage.
30 kilos of bomber rods.
30 kilos, that is 130.
Yes.
And
then 2 kilos of sheep meal for the 50 animals.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow. So that's about 130 something kilos.
Yes. Yes.
In total. For 100, for 50.
For 50 animals. Yes.
Yeah. So that gives about almost 2.3, 2.5.
Correct.
Kilos per animal.
Per animal.
Okay.
Correct.
Yes.
That is what they do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what is in the silage? What
inside this is silage that has good maize grains.
Oh, okay.
We have good quality maize. I did 777, a variety called DK777.
Yes.
The ratio of maize to cob was two cobs per stem. So mahindi iko mingi hapo sana. Then we allowed it, unlike for the dairy, you allow it to dry kidogo, like to over mature slightly past that milk stage.
Yes.
Haitaki ile maziwa maji mingi.
Yes.
So slightly past that, that is what I learned. And the beauty with this, there's zero spoilage. You wrap it so well.
Yes.
Of course, it comes with a little cost.
Yes.
I was wrapping this for 400 Kenya shillings a piece. But because I grew my own maize,
yes,
the cost was just to
wrap,
to mill and wrap.
Yes.
And that is why to chop and wrap, and that is why I have no problem, because I only need to sell 2 rams.
Yes.
For 80,000, and I cover the entire cost.
So
for the ODM.
That costs you 400 shillings to
yes,
wrap.
Yes, and
that's
now
about 4 bob a kilo.
Exactly.
Yes.
And now the beauty with this, my brother, is that I'm able to actually control the feed usage in the farm.
Yes.
And once I give this, alafu baadaye nitaongezea tu nyasi.
Yes.
I'm okay.
So you know you're only going to open 1 a day.
1 a day.
Yes.
And if I have 400, if the animals increase, the number, like now here we have 300 pieces.
Yes.
If the number goes up, I know I can only add these 2. So I am already where I sit. I don't have the headache of saying chakula itaisha kesho.
Yes.
I know exactly by January 2025.
Yes.
If I remain with this number plus the lambs that will be born.
Yes.
By January 2025, I need to be having another round of feeds.
Yes.
Into itaisha.
Yes.
But by January already, you know, July, Mimi, I'll be preparing
feeds the next stage
for 2020. So I'm actually already 1 year ahead.
So there are different methods of storing silage.
Yes.
And you've explained this one, eh?
Yes.
And obviously there are bunkers. There's the other one that we compact in also nylon papers. So for you chose this one.
I chose
just because of the price.
Yes. There was. You see, you can also heap them, eh?
Yes.
That is the cheapest method.
One, yes.
You unashaga and you heap.
Yes.
The cost would be minimal, but the loss was so big.
Yes.
I keep losing a lot because mwenye anafungua ajui kufungua vizuri, and then even that was not even the issue. We had botulism getting my animals. You'll have a lot of infections, a lot of diseases coming in. They are very sensitive to dirty silage.
Yes.
Ukifungua, they start rotting.
Yes.
Zikiharibika, it affects your animals, and then you have to always keep getting it. So ukipata mold, you remove the molds. So you're losing, like, even before you start feeding,
yes,
you're losing your 10 kilos.
Yes.
Every time.
Okay. How do you go about getting quality labor?
Thank you. It's a trial and error. It took us time. We've had at times you get one, they start stealing most of the things.
Yes.
At times you get one, they get lazy. But how we succeeded was that we tried, kept trying, and until we perfected. So what we do is that the reward scheme has to be lucrative.
Okay.
So they are part. For example, when we were growing our maize, tunalimia yeye pia eka moja ama mbili ya familia.
Yes.
When we do sales,
yes,
we, of course, here we are paying on we are on a 15K a month.
Yes.
On salary.
Yes. But
there are so many other things that they
benefits.
Do.
Yes.
There's so many other benefits from, of course, the NHIF, to NSSF. Yes. So we pay all those. But most importantly, they get to do extra work. And we call that overtime, and we pay separately.
Wow.
Like now, when everything, first of all, you see our feeds have already ready made.
Yes.
Ni kukuja tu kufungua.
Yes.
Hawendi kuchota maji.
Yes.
You see,
maji is all over.
You just need to open the taps like this.
Yes.
So for doing all this, we paid them 15, but they make another 15 or more.
Yes.
When they finish what they have done here,
yes,
they can go. We have a small tea estate.
Yes.
Now the guy has gone. I have two guys.
Yes.
So the guy, we has moved to just go do weeding.
Yes.
And management there. So he comes back. We were adding up potatoes.
Yes.
He comes back when you came this morning.
Yes.
They were doing fencing for the new farm.
Yes.
Near the river.
Yes.
And all that is overtime that they get money for.
So you're saying take care of them, they will take care of your investment.
Yes. So that is what we did actually.
Yes.
We take good care of them.
Yes.
And then obviously with time also we give them every at least they get one sheep.
Yes.
We add them that way.
Wow.
So they own it.
Encourage them. Yes.
It's actually their project.
Yes.
It's not mine.
Mine part of the
mine
project.
is and you see I don't have that is just a farmhand, but KIBOIS has a team of 8 people.
Wow.
There's one guy that his work is to do to follow up on the tenders and the projects coming up.
Yes.
Then there's another guy that has to do supplies.
Yes.
They have been trained on how to do that.
Yes.
There's a vet that is on standby. They are also on salary.
Yes.
So all that
yes,
will actually add up. But what we realized is that you invest their bonuses. Whenever, for example, we are supplying 800 animals.
Yes.
See, when we finish, we normally host Buzichoma.
Yes.
We go to our Kerio farm.
Yes.
We get. We also have one guy doing the sheep on the goats on the other end.
Yes.
Naleta moja, tunachoma pamoja.
Yes.
So they own it. They know that for me,
it's not a one-man show.
Direct. Yes.
Yes.
They own it. They own it to an extent that for me, it's just to say, I have this opportunity. Can we all rush towards it? And so it's about just making them feel a part of it.
Yes.
Supporting them. When we succeed, they succeed. When we sell those potatoes, for example, we've given out the seed. We give them 2 bags. We make more. We say, okay, you also have your bonus. We hujajenga nyumba nyumbani. We construct for them.
Yes.
So we've done that over time. Baga they feel they are really family.
They are part of the project.
Yeah.
So that's
and obviously,
yes.
Having this, it doesn't mean that we are really light. Ukikuja hapa niko Simba.
Yeah.
Upatikane umeiba kidogo nyumbani, you get penalized. So they know also just being strict on. We know what you're supposed to do.
Yes.
So do what you're supposed to do when you're supposed to do it. No postponing, no excuses, nothing. If you are sick, you stay on time. If you want a break, sikia umechoka kidogo, you know it's a repeat job, especially on zero grazing.
Yes.
Someone will say, I want to go see my family, you give them 2 weeks.
Yes.
Moja anangangana. When they come, this other one can also go, and so they exchange.
They exchange.
Yeah.
So they also get their rests.
Yes. And I think one other aspect that I'm very blessed.
True.
I'm an agribusiness person.
Yes.
And an avid marketer as well.
Yes.
Then I have a wife who's an accountant.
Oh, okay.
So she takes care of the money bit. I take care of getting the market.
Yes.
Pesa ikifika India anapanga hapa, tunakaa chini, tunasema to expand, tunafanya nini.
Yes.
So you really see her at the farm.
Yes.
But she's very keen on the numbers. She really comes to the farm, but she has to check before she pays that salary.
Yes.
Before she pays that reward scheme, before she rewards, she has to. She's an accountant.
Yes.
So she has a work somewhere.
Yes.
But she's the farm accountant as well.
Wow.
So she's the one, the brain behind the financing.
Yes.
When you have a master's in finance. And you have another master's in agriculture and you meet the two.
Yes.
You know what can happen.
No, that's how KIBOIS is born.
Yes.
Wow.
So that is it.
Wow.
But I think we succeeded a lot. Actually, I would credit the support of my wife because she gives me the time to make the decisions. So I think when you work as a team, it becomes easier. Then we have the support of the 8 other guys now coming in to make sure that things are flowing well.
Yes.
From sourcing from customers, when we have businesses and tenders.
Yes.
We are very big on market linkage, very, very big. If you ever need to sell your sheep, and just feel free to talk to KIBOIS. We will actually support you to get the market.
So everyone who is asking for where the market is,
they can. Yes, for example, we even declined committing to the Iran deal. We cannot even get 2,000 at the moment. So we've declined quite a number.
Yes.
But we also have gotten a lot of local ones. As I said, I need to actually, after this debate, I need to join the Uganda person to discuss on getting an extra 100 or so. So that means we can go to my farm, get 5 or 10, but we also need to team up with other farmers to get the rest.
That's
and that calls for, but I have the team. I never actually go. I don't even know. They're the ones who are doing it, and I don't even supply myself.
Yes.
So they're the ones doing it. I've never gone to, we will get a business, I signed the contract, but I never go. I have the team.
Wow.
People who are very good on that.
Yes. This is one journey that I'll be following now that you also have your YouTube channel.
Thank you.
It's exciting to see how you're pushing the envelope, trying to connect other farmers into the market opportunities, because not everyone has the oomph to go out there and get the market as you do.
Thank you.
So what you're doing is amazing, and I hope and I encourage you to keep going, man.
Thank you very much. Asante sana.
Asante.
Thank you.